This band has a pretty low profile outside of the activist scene, so we badly need as many people as possible to help us and to spread the word as much as they can themselves.
If you had told me in the beginning when the three of us started playing together up in Ben's garage in Finchley that we would have gone on to create so much as a band, I would have most probably not believed you.
And the band began in earnest.
52 Commercial Road was a space that was occupied in Whitechapel in East London in 2005, where a number of our friends lived. It was a big place, I think around 70 people were living there. It was a great period of time in all our youth, and so we thought it would be appropriate to name ourselves after it. It came at a time when we were discovering more about this alternative way of living in London, going out to squat parties and benefit nights and things like that. We began to meet people who were involved in these kind of activities. Over the years that followed, we've gone on to play a number of nights supporting a wide variety of politically minded groups, as well as a lot of shows on the circuit of music venues in London, although it's been more in this underground scene that we've continued to base ourselves.
So with a new language at the forefront of our thinking, Pat and I started jamming in my bedroom at my mum's. He lent me an electric guitar and drum machine, which he wasn't using. He introduced me to effects pedals and alternative tunings. I wouldn't be the mess of a musician I am now, were it not for him showing me these things. They've since become debilitating obsessions, but prior to that, nothing I was writing really felt like it was truly mine. He introduced me to Ben, who he knew from school, and Ben played drums, and the band began in earnest.
After a 2-year spell out of the band during which his first son was born, Josh has recently returned for the making of this record. His return has spelt a new era in what we do, whereas previously we were be more based in the compositions from one or other of the guitars. We've begun working in more of a collective sense, writing stuff together, which has been great. I think it's fair to say we did start reaching our potential with the second album. Eric provides an excellent foundation. In the lead up, we were very fortuitously put in touch with Sam Novell. At this time, he was working as an engineer at East Coast Studios in West London, and we, as a band, had a good bit of momentum behind us. The tracks on Eric were very heavily rehearsed and demoed several times. In total, it was around 2 years process in the making of that one.
Let's do a couple more.
No, I don't really feel like it. I think I'm done for today.
Lorsque l'on s'est posé la question d'où on voulait enregistrer ce nouvel album, il était important que l'on puisse sortir du cadre quotidien, du stress et de l'intensité d'une ville comme Londres, afin de créer une atmosphère particulière à la captation du groupe live. La frette s'est donc portée comme le choix de rêve. L'endroit, l'équipe, la console sont vraiment exceptionnels, et cela se ressent vraiment lorsqu'on réécoute les enregistrements.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And change it live.
Right now, we're relishing putting music back at the centre of the creative process. The freedom of self-expression is the sole focus.
Ou alors tu veux qu'on branche direct l'ampli dans celui du bas, voir déjà si ça fonctionne.
Ouais.
The first sessions have been recorded in Paris at La Frette sur Seine, which is the nicest place we've ever worked in. I'm sure a result of that will be creatively, technically, sonically, it will be some of our finest work yet. Our music takes in a much broader sonic palette than ever before now. It's more expansive in itself. I'd say our sound is more kinetic, it's less ostensibly cerebral. It will be a big departure from our last release. Dare I say it might even be accessible. We've never really done things the traditional or easy way. Graft, grift, debt, blood, sweat and tears, by hook or by crook. We've already put a lot of our own money into this project. At this time, we simply won't manage to finish it. The money you give will go towards 5 days studio time, mastering, artwork, travel costs and making t-shirts. I hope that whatever you think of us, you'll believe the music is worth it.